What's going on, guys? Welcome to my channel. I am making a vlog today. This is different. This is not normal for me. Got a lot of stuff planned. I want to talk about some things, but I'm gonna take you along. I actually have a motorcycle. So I'm gonna take you along today. I've got some content I need to shoot today. I have to meet up with a friend later, and we're gonna do some shooting. So some of everything. We're gonna do some photography. We're gonna do some blogging stuff. We're gonna make some breakfast. You ready? I'm hungry. Are you hungry? So we're gonna make some bacon, eggs, pancakes, get breakfast started, and then I've gotta answer some emails, and we'll go from there. So this is what we're working with today. We got some eggs, bacon, and Kodiak pancakes. If you haven't tried these pancakes, I don't even know what you're doing with your life. They're protein pancakes. They have 14 grams per serving. It's pretty good. If you ever look at the nutrition facts on regular pancakes, there's like no protein in them. But I think breakfast is probably the most important protein part of the day, so I really like to focus on that. Eggs, bacon, pancakes. Can't wait. So one of the main things I want to talk about today is dating advice that I wish I knew in my younger 20s. My 20s were rough, and there's a lot I've learned. So I want to kind of share with you three main things that I wish I knew in my younger 20s. So hopefully that this will help you, the guy out there that really wants to succeed in dating and do well, but you're struggling, you're having issues, you know. So here's three things I want to help you with. One of the biggest things I think that we have issues with as guys is that we put women on a pedestal a little bit, and you know, we want these high quality women. We want these things that we're, you know, this is wow, like I would love to date someone like that. Wow, like she's so, and we get so fixated on what we imagine it to be like. But to be honest, in order to attract those high quality people, you have to essentially, what do you bring to the table, I guess is what it's saying. I mean, you really have to be the type of person you want to attract. So if you want to attract a super successful woman that is, you know, that is beautiful, successful, she's got lots of friends, she's got her stuff together, and here you are, you play Xbox all day, you're not about your purpose, you're not motivated, you're not doing much in life of anything, then there's no way that person's gonna really that it's gonna work, you know. So you have to essentially focus on yourself, find a purpose in life, find what you're passionate about, get some hobbies, get some friends, and from there, I mean, that's really the foundation of how you get started. So I would say the biggest thing, number one, is be the person you want to attract. So I do want to point out my first pancake came out amazing. That is a beautiful pancake. Oh, no. I don't want to talk about it. So hear me out. Oh, it came out pretty good. I don't want to show you the pancakes underneath because it's a little burnt, but that's okay. It's okay. It's still gonna be delicious. So hear me out. I did not realize this until my later 20s. What I quickly realized was that I was not fashionable. I was not really that driven. I didn't really have much of a purpose, and to be honest, they gave women no incentive to spend their time on me. And you know, I think it took multiple situations of that not working out, of me getting ghosted, or so I got tired of it, and I realized, you know, I've got to change something, and so, you know, I worked on being more fashionable. I worked on, you know, really, like I started a business, you know, and just being all around focused on maximizing who I am as a person, because everything else will fall in place. It's not even just relationships. It's you know, other business opportunities. Things will fall in place, friendships and networking opportunities. So I think the biggest thing is that find something you're passionate about. Find something that you want to try. You know, life is way too short to to not try these things and then turn around and look back and say, oh bro, I should have tried that out. So one of the things I actually adopted in my daily practice is a good skincare routine. I feel like, man, I was struggling with that for a long time, and it's important. You know how much time women spend in the mirror working on their skin every day? Well, there's a reason, and I think guys can learn a lot from that, because I know me personally, I've had these red patches, and my skin has been a lot worse growing up, but one of the issues I've had over the last few years is that these dark, dry patches that come around here underneath my eyes, on my forehead some, and then I would break out. But I recently started a new skincare routine from Curology. So Curology, they have a simple 3-step program. It has a cleanser, a moisturizer, and a night cream. So it's very based off of your particular skin type. So it's a really simple 3-step program, and just for you guys, all you have to do is pay the $4.95 shipping. The link down in the description, you get your first month's free. So check it out. It's really risk-free. You don't have much into it, and I'm telling you now, like the way over those last like 2 weeks that this has cleared up my skin has made tremendous, and even to the point where I've gotten compliments about it, and people have wondered, what have you done? What have you done with your skin? Because this stuff definitely works. So I'll show you, I'll go through the process here, and I'll show you how it goes. So take a little dab, just a small dab of that.
A few moments later.
So the next step is the moisturizer. So another little dab of that, not too much, because what happens is if you cake your face on too much, that it gets really greasy throughout your day. So I just put on a little bit right here, because those are my kind of problem areas. Put some on the top, down the middle here, my whole face in, and voila, we're looking good. We're looking good. And so tonight I'll wash my face again, and then I'll put on the nighttime cleanser again, and that is it for my skincare routine. And let me tell you, the smoothness, it's like a baby soft smoothness. But like I said, $4.95 is literally all you pay. That's just the shipping. The link is in the description where you get your first month's free. So today's outfit is really simple. I have to go out and shoot some content for it, so I'm gonna take you with me. We're gonna head out and get some of this content shot. That's obviously not gonna work, but if you just do much better. I like this so much better. Now, I'm gonna grab my tripod, grab everything else I need, and let's go shoot. So I found this spot here, really cool leading lines. I'm gonna get a few shots in, as you can see. I'm gonna get a few shots in. Get a few shots in here. I'm gonna do this look. I've got this watch I gotta shoot, and yeah, so we'll go from there. I'm gonna put you on a tripod and you kind of check it out, see how it goes. So that was a quick behind the scenes look of how I shoot when I don't have a photographer. So I just use a tripod, and the time lapse kind of shows the behind the scenes there. I keep it real simple, but in days like today, you know, you have to do what you got to do. So not always another human being there to help you out, but so that's kind of look. So quick talk about the camera gear I use, because I get that question. So I use a Canon EOS-R, and to vlog I use a 10 to 18 millimeter. And to shoot, I use a 35mm Sigma f1.4 and then a 50mm f1.4. So super good lenses. Oh, and then the mic, I'm using it's a Takstar mic, which I'll link all that in the description. Check it out. I think the mic was only like 23 bucks, but definitely check it out if you're looking to kind of get into it. That was a kind of a quick look. I've been here for about 20 minutes or so I am ready to head out. So I have to go home now. I have to change, and I have to meet a friend in the next city over. Number 2 on our list is don't be such a nice guy, bro. I mean, I'm not saying don't be nice to people, because you want to be nice because that's how people will like you. But what I'm saying is don't be a pushover. Be confident in yourself. If you ask someone out, do it confidently. Hey, this is what I want to do. I want you to go with me. Or hey, will you join me on this? Or whatever. Make a plan. And if she has resistance to that, then it's kind of one of those things. Yeah, you want to compromise, but at the same time, if she says no, like here's an example. You say, hey boo, I want to take you out to dinner. And she's like, no, I feel like staying in. And you being excited about that, like you had this whole plan out, it's not okay for you to say that, okay, we don't have to do dinner. Let's just do what you want to do. This was your idea, bro. You hit her up. And I'm not saying you have to do it in a rude way, but you would say, hey, like, this is what I had in mind. This is what I want to do. I think it would be nice. And I wanted you to join me. And honestly, like, it's kind of one of those things that I've experienced this, and in my 20s, that's all I did. I catered, and she said, no, I don't want to do this, or she had something that I didn't agree with, I would agree with it. There's one of those things that kind of goes with your inner confidence, where it is okay to disagree. It is okay to stand your ground and say that, hey, this is not what I want to do. Do it nicely, do it in a nice way, but it's one of those things where have the confidence to stand up for yourself. Women will respect that. And to be honest, most women want a guy that can make a decision, can choose what you want to eat. Hey babe, what do you want to eat? I don't know. What do you want to eat? I don't know. What do you want to eat? Make a decision, bro. She just wants you to. She doesn't care as long as she does it with you. She's down. So number 2 on my list is don't be such a nice guy. All right, I gotta go. I'm already running behind. I'll see y'all later. So what's up, guys? We're back. Got my buddy John here. We're gonna try some In-N-Out today. I know that's not very Texan-like, and it's actually his first experience. So let's see how it is. Let's see what you think. So yeah, it's been a long day. I actually had to put the camera down for a little while because I just had too much going on. So now, finishing it up. Got my boy John here. We're checking out some In-N-Out. Got some doubles.
You said this was good, right?
Yeah, I mean,
better than Whataburger?
I mean, I don't know if I would say.
That's the big debate.
I don't know if I would say better than Whataburger, but we got which one is this one?
That's you? That's me?
So we're working with a double, animal style, of course. My man John doesn't like onions, so take a first bite, man. Let's see what you think.
All right, let's see. Oh, it's looking good. It's smelling good.
Okay. All right. I'll just cut it down. There's a whole debate in Texas about Whataburger and In-N-Out. In-N-Out is from California, so Texans, Californians, they don't always get along, so. But I'm low-key, I'm good with it. In-N-Out is really good, so take that first bite. So, me and John, so we just finished our nice fine dining meal at In-N-Out here. So what do you think, John?
Honestly, Whataburger was better. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I really like Whataburger's fries better than In-N-Out's, but I gotta say the burgers though, they're on point here. I'm gonna give the W to In-N-Out for the burgers.
Close call.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'll take either one. I'm not picky.
So my homie John here, he's an awesome content creator here in Austin. Does awesome videography, photography. He does everything. Like you just do it all. So
Trying to be like you.
So definitely check him out. I'm gonna leave his Instagram somewhere in this area. So check him out. He's definitely a guy to follow for sure. So, but we were talking about. I was talking about what's going on today, and so number 3 was a big one that we were kind of figuring out, like what should number 3 be, and I think for me is listening. So I think one of the biggest mistakes that I made when I was when I was in my 20s is that I would see a woman and I'd be like, wow, she's so beautiful, and she just I just love your smile, but she's talking to me and I'm not listening. So one of the big things is that listen without opinion. So when you're listening, actually take in what that person's saying. Like it is so wildly attractive to a woman if a guy actually listens, and that's something that it took me a long time to learn, is active listening, and that's such an easy thing to just work on. So when I'm in a situation and John's telling me a story, I want to make sure that I'm listening to what he's saying. I'm not thinking of a reply of what I should respond to him, or how I should rebuttal that, or how I should agree. I'm just listening to what John has to say. And you can apply that to women, work, friends, anything. And I guarantee you your conversation will be more engaging, and that other person will be so much more receptive. So I want to challenge you, exercise that. So in your next conversation, whoever that is, take the time and just listen and see, and almost essentially take a mental note of what that person's saying. So that's all, guys. That's my vlog, and of course subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.